Roger, what scares you?
Governments, especially after the little speech I just gave there. They're the most terrifying entity on earth, right? They round up tens of millions of people and execute them. And then the people that do that, they laugh about it, right? Mao's Great Leap Forward, he starved to death, millions and millions of people. And everybody today, if you go to China today, there's still, statues of him and pictures of him all over the place, right? And then all these countries around the world, they do that. And then people just turn a blind eye to it most of the time. And it's horrible. It's terrifying. And, David Smith, a comic and interesting podcaster that I'm another fan of, I think he summed it up very well. He said, governments are just mafias masquerading as charity organizations. They pretend like they're here to help everybody, but the moment you resist their help, they're going to come after you with their full vengeance and really do bad things to you, just like the mafia with their protection money. If you pay their protection money, you're not going to have a problem. But the moment you don't pay their protection money, you better watch out. And so I'm the most afraid of governments. That's the thing that I think is the most frightening around the world.
And what keeps you awake at night?
I sleep pretty well at night. Sometimes if I have a really hard jiu-jitsu training session, I toss and turn a bit. But other than that, I'm pretty happy in the daytime and at night as well. My life is I'm pretty happy and I'm enjoying the journey.
And there's nothing in the world that always just keeps you on edge, thinking, man, this is, I don't know, I can't be resolved while this is still happening. Or have you made peace with that?
I can tell you what frustrates me in the world, I think. I think it's that the vast majority of people don't understand that the key to advancing all of human civilization, in addition to some people being willing to break the law here and there, it's economic growth, right? It's the miracle of compound interest just applied to the economy as a whole, right? So like if you compound your interest over the next couple of decades, you really can have a lot of money by the time you're ready to retire if you start early enough. It's the same is true with the economy of the entire world. If the rate of economic growth can be just 1 percentage point higher, you compound that over the next 100 years, it really, really makes a huge difference for all of humankind. And so you have governments around the world, with their lockdowns, if they retarded the world's rate of economic growth by, even just, 1 or 2% over the next couple of years because they're still busy doing this sort of nonsense, that really is a huge detriment to all of humankind. And I think people don't realize and understand and appreciate just how incredibly important the rate of economic growth around the world is and how the governmental policies need to be the ones that incentivize and enable and allow the entrepreneurs to go out there and build their businesses and grow the world's economy, which is just another way of saying grow the amount of stuff in the world that people are able to use and consume and enjoy in life. That's what's going to drive human civilization forward. And we need to get the governments out of the way of the entrepreneurs to be able to drive humankind forward. And you see these various politicians like Elizabeth Warren and this and that, saying, kick out the entrepreneurs, and it's just really disgusting to see these things. Nobody's perfect in life, right? Elon Musk's not perfect, neither is Jeff Bezos, neither am I. But look at what Amazon has done for the world. Look at what the Teslas and SpaceX are doing for the world. This is incredible. I saw some great meme on the internet. It was a picture of the Wright brothers with their first plane. They said, look at those guys, wasting their money and time on that stupid thing. They should be building bicycles and giving bikes to people who need bicycles, right? For people that don't know, the Wright brothers were building bicycles before they built the first airplane. That's the exact same nonsense we're seeing about the people complaining about these billionaires going into space. Oh, look at them wasting their money going into space. What if the Wright brothers hadn't spent their money on an airplane? They had just built more bicycles. Well, maybe we wouldn't have airplanes today. Everybody would be busy with bicycles. Well, today a few billionaires are going into space. Next decade, the millionaires will go into space, and before you know it, it'll be common air travel a method for everybody. Just like the very first flat screen plasma TVs, they were over $10,000 each. Almost nobody bought them unless they had a whole bunch of money. Now, flat screen plasma TVs, a couple $100, and almost anybody can buy it in just about anywhere in the world. The same is going to be true of this, space flight. So. Get out of the way of the entrepreneurs to the government people. That's my message, and that's my frustration in life. Is I see all these politicians that they're not doing anything themselves, and they're blocking the doers from being able to do the things that they're going to drive humankind forward. So I really want to see them get out of the way.